Hello and welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Arena video with Space Lab Gaming. I'm your host, Vince, also known as Chubbs. So today we're going to do a traditional Arena Cube Draft. I'm actually going to use gold for this specific draft. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to win the 3 games, get to 6,000, then get over 10,000 gold, use that in a Zendikar Rising traditional draft, and then try to get some gems out of it. I think this is the best way to accrue as many gems as possible. Obviously doing the daily challenges for gold, and then doing events like this to make sure that you're optimizing the amount of gold and gems that you do get. So again, I know a few of my friends have asked me as well, how do you get your card pool up? I don't know if you guys have seen, my commons and uncommon wild cards are ridiculous. They're, in the hundreds, 200s. I don't use them very often, but I know that I have them. And then whenever I want to try out some unique decks, I always utilize, the mythic rares or the rares. And so those are always pretty scarce. Okay, some spicy stuff. I love these drafts, honestly. There's just so much fire in these. Speaking of fire, there's Chandra, Torch of Defiance. There's also Karn, Thalia. So if we want to just go straight creatures, I guess. I mean, if we had the History of Benalia, Wheel Back, and Thalia, I guess it's good. Assassin's Trophy, Yeah, the Infernos, not so much. Embrace. Lotus Cobra could be good, though. Just some type of an engine. God Pharaoh's Gift. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except for it's a 4/4 black zombie. It gains haste until the end of turn. Well, that's a big 7-drop. I'm really leaning towards Chandra or History of Benalia or Thalia. One of these 3. I just don't like going into double colors like these. But I think I'm going to do it with the Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Oh, we got the Grim Lavamancer here. Exile 2 cards from your graveyard, and it deals 2 damage to any target. Seems good. I love Dread Wanderer as well. Let's see, Wayward Sword Tooth. So it does ascend. You may play an additional land each of your turns. Can't attack or block unless you have the city's blessing. I guess it's pretty good for ramp. Pretty much just a 3-drop 5/5. Dread Wanderer enters the battlefield tapped. Return it from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate this ability anytime you can cast a sorcery if you have fewer cards in hand. And only if you have 1 or fewer cards in hand. Sorry, I'm just reading really quickly. I always like Escape to the Wilds as well, especially in these drafts. It's pretty cool. Let's see. The Everwise gets +1/+0 for each instant sorcery card in your graveyard. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards. Nah, I really like God Eternal Bond 2 as well. Allows us to draw. Let's just stick to the colors. Oh, God. I didn't know what I wanted to do there. I was so uncertain of myself. Okay, let's get into another one. I guess Rootbound, Crag, Gravebreaker. Enchantment creature. It has lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a card. Put it into your graveyard, then shuffle your library. Spells you cast from your graveyard cost 1 less. Okay, well, I guess you really have to be into that. Ranger of Eos. Ranger of Eos enters the battlefield. You may search your library for up to 2 creature cards with converted cast 1 or less. Reveal them and put them in your hand. Okay, enters the battlefield. You may destroy target artifact or enchantment. Search your library for 2 basic land cards. Put them in the battlefield tapped. Okay, let's see. Seagate Stormcaller. Enters the battlefield. Copy the next instant sorcery spell. Convert cast 2 or less. You cast this turn. I mean, I guess we could go this route. Let's see. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, though. What to do? Oh my gosh, I forgot about the time limit, guys. I'm so sorry. I am botching this up, aren't I? All right, we could bring it back though. We could bring it back. Creatures you control with power or toughness 1 or less can't be blocked. Okay. I like Scorching Dragonfire as well, but I feel like this is so much just pure. I actually like Boros. It seems like it's been pretty open, but so has like Rakdos, to be honest. So if I go like that into Rakdos, let's see. Enters the battlefield if permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn. Target creature and opponent controls get. Okay, so I think that's what we're gonna go with. Unless we just want to do the Embrace. Maybe we can go into some type of black, white, red. Is that what we're gonna go with? Yeah. Let's do it. Let us do it. Okay, Flash when enters the battlefield, copy target instant or sorcery spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Okay. Let's see, the invention, -X till end of turn. You gain X life, exile up to twice X cards from your graveyard. Okay. Plague Crafters, good. Lava Runner. I guess we have to gain a lot of life for there. Destroy all non-giant creatures. Kind of like this Dual Caster Mage, to be honest. So let's grab the Dual Caster Mage. Okay, the Massacre Wurm is good. I think that is probably what we're going to be going with right now. Or the Robber of the Rich, but I just feel like Massacre Wurm is that much better. Maybe just put this into our bin and just go Massacre Wurm and say next. Okay, what to do. Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. Just whenever they lose life, you make spend mana as though it were mana of any color. Or among permanents you control. I'm kind of interested in this Exquisite Blood. Each creature you control gets +1/+0 for each time it has attacked this turn. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under control, if it's your main phase, there's an additional combat phase after this phase. At the beginning of that combat, untap all creatures you control. Wow, these are just bombs, huh? Sure, why not? Just get as many bombs as possible. Yep, that's fine, And I'm just gonna grab the Annex. Okay, so let's see what wield. Like, nothing, so I think I'm just gonna grab the Inferno. Sweet. Deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker, or the Lavamancer. I think... Lavamancer seems good here, though. I think I'm gonna go with Lavamancer. I do need removal, but I don't think I'm that desperate on removal. I think I'm just gonna go in here. Scorching Dragonfire. I mean, we don't have to go into black. I think that obviously red is our primary color, with, you know, the bombs and things that we have in it. To 3 targets. Alright. Colossus Citadel. Also another bomb. Let me just get another 3-drop in the Plague Crafter. It's just another sacrifice unit, I guess. I mean, this is tap target artifact. Okay. Enters the battlefield. Whatever. I didn't even get to read it. Enters the battlefield tapped and doesn't untap during your untap step. Whenever you cast a historic spell, untap it. Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic. So there's 1 legendary, 2 legendary, 3, 4. Just 4. Okay. Well, Judith seems good. It's the first thing that sticks out. Heartless Act should wheel back around. Captivating Crew. Gain control of target creature and opponent controls at the end of turn and tap it. Gains haste until the end of turn. Activate this ability anytime you can cast sorcery. I don't think that I'm really trying to go into anything else. Cleansing Nova is nice. The Archfiend of Ifnir is really nice, though. Whenever you cycle, discard another card, put a -1/-1 counter on each creature your opponent controls. It's cost 1 less to cast few. Your opponent controls no basic lands. No. I'm hoping Judith just wheels back around. I think the Archfiend of Ifnir is just so much better. So let's just do that. It seemed like black was a little bit more open. Okay, so it's going to be obviously one of these top 3, which is insane. Hope the Lotus Field actually wheels back around. That'd be actually pretty nice. Rankle's good. Let's see what we have in our slots right now. Probably not doing this. Do have a lot in the 5-drop. Maybe that... I think I'm just going to do Ember Cleave, to be honest. It's just... It is one of the best cards, and I couldn't really pass it up. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing. Let's see, another 3-drop would be the Phoenix. Let's just try to stay, a little bit less here. Less is more, I'm going to say. So deal 7 damage to target creature. You can cycle it. When you cycle, you may have it deal 2 damage to each creature. 2 damage to target creature. Okay, it's either going to be... Experimental Frenzy is nice, though, too. Play lands, cast cards on top of your library. You can't play lands or cast cards from your hand. I think Experimental Frenzy is just what I'm going to get. Ooh. Players can't gain life. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, Rampaging Ferostodon deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. No, I think just Rekindling Phoenix is what I'm going to go with here. Really bog down that 4-drop slot. I do need to find some type of cycling or discard ability. Yeah, Flashback's going to hurt because I can't really get this back. But maybe binning some stuff. Yeah, see if there's a way to mill myself, bin some stuff, and then add some white, because just basic lands are going to kind of hurt in the end game. Electro Dominance is nice, and so is the Intervention, but I think Electro Dominance is just that much better. Then we're going to just be able to cast not really much of anything after that, though. So let's just do X, right? I think that's the better route. But Devil, I think, is the better route here, unless we want to get Brain Maggot. Fills hand. You choose a non-land card from it. Exile it until Brain Maggot leaves the battlefield. Okay, I think Bedevil's just better here. Let's see what else we can come up with. Let's see. Oh, we're going this way. So we're going to take a little bit more time on our next pack. I know I've been going through these pretty quickly. If I look at this, let's see. Whenever you cast the first instant sorcery spell each turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets. Oh, the Aspirin is so good, though. Epic Downfall is probably something we can get. Let's see how many instants and sorceries we have. So, let's see. Instants and sorceries, we only have 6 right now. So, I don't know how viable this would be. I think Epic Downfall, yeah, they already knew that Aspirin is probably the best pick. So, I just got Epic Downfall. That's more just of a removal. So, we're going to actually have to choose between, these end game things. Is it better to get our opponent's control, get -2/-2 until the end of turn, or... Okay, so Judith wheeled. I think we'll just grab Judith. I know, I said that I was going to put more time into that pack, but I think that I just totally forgot that if that wheeled, that's obviously coming to us. Okay. Seems good. Probably just Rankle here. Right? Discard your hand, exile top 3 cards of your library until the end of turn. Search for giver in the library for instant search. No, yeah, I think I'm just going to go Rankle here. Okay, Probably not claim. Maybe just this for cycle ability with the Archfiend. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature your opponent controls. Yeah, this with cycling is just nutty. So I guess cycling is what we're going to target this next run around. Sure. Probably not. Let's see. Maybe. I think we're just going to go into pack 3 coming up here. Yeah, our 3 drops are kind of bogged down. I like the Phoenix. Nice. It's perfect. Okay, let's see what we got here. So, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks. Gray Merchant. Yes. Sweltering Sun deals 3 damage to each creature. You can start amassing early. That'd be nice. Each player sacrifices a creature. I'm looking at Sweltering Suns right now, just for its cycle ability and what we can get out of it. Oh my god, this would just be almost like a game ender as well. Like if you're looking at it, if we have Plaguecrafter in, we put Rankle in, and then we get Massacre Wurm, and then we just play Gray. You know, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pinged. Oh my gosh, but I think that he will wheel back around, so I think I'm just going to get Sweltering Sun, and then next. Direfleet Daredevil is probably the best card, unless we want Castle Lochwin in here for draw ability. Enforcer's not very good at this point. When enters the battlefield, exile target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. You may cast it this turn, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast a spell. If that spell would be put in the graveyard this turn, exile it instead. So Direfleet Daredevil is probably the card I'm going to go with here. Blood for Bones is definitely... Field of the Dead is probably not something I want to get. It's enticing. A Braid is also pretty nice. I think I'm just going to go Blood for Bones. Wow. Okay, so the Gear Hulk. Here is the Gear Hulk. Enters the battlefield and may destroy another creature. If a creature is destroyed this way, you gain life equal to its toughness. Okay, Languish is very good. Or we can just get a Temple of Malice here. -4 to all creatures. I may just go with the Temple of Malice, but Languish may be the way to go. I feel like the Temple of Malice will wheel back around. I just want to leave ourselves with some options. Light up the state. Oh no, I didn't mean to click it. Oh my goodness. I would actually get Collected Company just for the pure fact of how good it is, but the issue is we don't have well, I guess we have quite a few 3 drops, as long as there are 4 more instances in there. Wow. Cards with odd converted mana costs. So if I want to see, that's what I was trying to do, is just like highlight the pick. I wasn't trying to pick the pick fully, right? But again, you win some, you lose some. Beginning of your upkeep, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Deal 4 damage to any target and gain 4 life. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Draw 2 cards, you lose the game. Aha. So. Only if you control creature with power 4 or greater. Yeah, that's fine. Oh wow. Hellrider. Whenever a creature you control attacks, deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. Midnight Reaper for draw ability. Enters the battlefield, discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. Let's do that. I think that Archery, if near, or discard another card. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I think I'm just going to grab this at this point. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we're about ready to go here, I think. So this is only odd converted mana costs, right? So like all this would be gone all of this would be gone. All of this would be gone. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we can come up with here. Equipped, put a charge counter on Ratchet Bomb. Sacrifice Ratchet Bomb. Destroy each non-land permanent with confirmed mana cost equal to the number of charge counters. Sure. And I guess we're just gonna get stuff for our card database at this point. Temple of Malice should be wheeling back around pretty soon. I think it's the next one, if not the one after that. Sacrifice 2 creatures, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah. No thanks, Pyromancer. And Thoughtseize. I guess we didn't get it wheeled back around. That's fine. Alright, so let's go into building our deck. So, do we want to use the commander, Obosh? And if we do, we have to literally get rid of all this stuff. I don't know if it's doable, to be honest. I don't think it's doable. I'm just putting Sheltered Thicket in there just for draw ability, I guess. Or just cycle ability for Ifnir. Seems pretty bad. Exile target creature with converted mana cost 3 or greater. So Epic Downfall is good. The Remembrance, I guess, is good, but not so much unless I just want to play like a lot of small creatures. Let's see what else. Blood for Bones. Okay, the Unburial Rites. I guess we could get stuff back. I guess this is a 1-drop here. I don't think I'm going to use that 1-drop. I think that I do want to get this in there, and I want to get this in there. Dragon Skull Summit is good. I think this is for cycle ability. I don't think I have any room for the Enclave. Bedevil's good. I believe Judith is good. I think the Prey Piercers, the Obosh, is just good because I can utilize multiple forms of mana. No, don't want to put it as that. Ember Cleaves, a Game Ender. Rekindling Phoenix obviously rekindles. Chandra was our first pick. I think Light Up the Stage is actually pretty good in this sense. This can be a land, right? And then we can just take a land out. Let's see. If we want to go with the Ifnir play, it's just so hard. Massacre Wurm as well. So let's see. Maybe we do like Rankle, Massacre Wurm. Just trying to think of what else. So we have 10 more cards that we can play. Annex seems good. Sweltering Suns seems good. If we're going to play Sweltering Suns, Sheltered Thicket. My only thing is if we play the Ifnir, then we have to play the Ox. Maybe play Ox, this, Ifnir. Right? And then we just play... we just pretty much have Rankle, Ifnir, and Massacre Wurm for gray, and I don't really like anything else about that. I don't really want to sacrifice more than a specific amount of creatures. I guess Blood for Bones, if we get caught in a position to sacrifice, if we want to get caught in a position to like do things there. Another Phoenix. Dualcaster Mage, enters the battlefield, copy, target instant sorcery spell, you may choose new targets. I wonder if that works against our opponent's things as well. So I guess this, These are all out of range, right? Like this. Ifnir's not out of range of Languish. I just don't want to do something that I'm going to regret. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put Frenzy in, and then maybe the Pyromancer. Just do it like that. Maybe take Blood for Bones out and then Burial Rites, because this is just an auto return target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. This is, I get it costs one less, but I think that we're not going to have very many lower. Kind of like teetering between those two. Yeah. And then do we have enough legendary creatures, I guess, to... So, legendary spell, right? So it's just historic, yeah. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 in the deck. Sure, let's throw it in case we get caught with our pants down. So let me just try to take Blood for Bones out. Let me just see what this looks like, right? It's 6, it's 16, and then this is used as like a land. That's 17, right? Looks like our curve is actually pretty good, so let's play. These are going to be best of 3s, which is going to be pretty cool. Waiting on your opponent. Alright. This actually seems pretty good. I don't think we're gonna do the Vanquishing or the Pyromancer. Yeah, I think that we're going to do Pyromancer light up the stage next turn. I feel like that's what I'm going to be going with. Okay, so let's get a swamp in. Oh gosh. Do it this way. Don't auto tap, please. Gonna ping. Gonna go light up the stage. 1, 2. Okay. Probably not going to use either of those. I mean, if I get a swamp, I'm obviously using Rankle, but don't think I'm going to be using Experimental Frenzy. Hopefully they're out of lands. Sure. Oh, nice. So going to use Rankle. Going to attack in. I mean, if I attack in here and they trade, then I just won't sack a creature. But if they don't trade, then I just get in for 2. Yeah, so I think they understand that. So they're stuck on lands, right? So I think that I have the land advantage, so let's just not do anything. Because they don't have the land. Okay, that's fine. So they have 4 now, so what can they do with 4? This has haste too. Yep. Okay, that's fine. And pass turn. Right? There's 2. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Can I get through this right now with Embercleave if I attack? Let's see. 4, 5, 6, and there's 5, and I attack in with 1 creature. Yep. There we go. Create a 4/4 in the air. They're gonna have to block, or not. They just don't even block. So the first one, I guess each player loses life, draws a card, and then each player discards a card. And then what I'll do is I'll just discard this, and I think I'll just discard the Judith at that point, right? Or no, I'll just discard the Annex at that point. So then I get pinged twice, discards a card, and draws a card. So I'll just discard the Annex, and then draw a card, and then go from there. So they're down to 5, so they somehow have to remove the Rankle. Here it is. Artifact, enchantment, or creature. Yep, there you go. Nice. Nice. Okay. So, Dragon Skull Summit. So let's see if I get this in. This gives it a +1/+1 counter on it. I only have 2 more there. So they'll just lose 2 life with this here, and then. So I'll just do it this way. So everything gets -2/-2. And then when they die, they get pinged 2. So, cultivate. They're going to have to get rid of the Massacre Wurm now. Because if not, what I'm going to do is put the Morag in. Okay. So what does this do? Enters the battlefield, distribute 4 +1/+1 counters among any number of target creatures you control. They're going to have to just double block, right? If I just add the Ember Cleave to the Massacre Wurm. Okay, distribute 4 +1/+1 counters, all 4 there, so that's 8. Wow. Okay. Let's see here. Whenever they die, they get that. Archfiend of Ifnir. Let's see. So they're gonna have to double block if I just put this on here, right? This is equipped for 3. Let me see what this looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for this. Doesn't matter, right? 3. So it comes in with a +1/+1 counter. And then nothing can touch it in the air, I would assume. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this on the Massacre Wurm and just attack into their face. I think I just get it there. Yeah, they just have to double block there. And they just get hosed here. That's fine. Boom, boom, boom. And their board clears, and then they just get pinged twice. Awesome. Yeah, so there's not much more that I mean, our deck played exactly, I believe, how it wanted to play. So I'm actually super pumped about that. But of course, it never ends up that way too many times in a row. So I guess by playing, where is it? I don't even know if I want Experimental Frenzy. So I think I'm going to take Experimental Frenzy out, stop experimenting with that for about a game. And then I think that I'm just going to do maybe Blood for Bones this time, or Plague Crafter. Just seems bad. Let's see. Maybe I'll just do Scorching Dragonfire, maybe. Yeah, they showed that they had at least a Planeswalker, right? So let's see what else they come up with. The Sandman, T Sandman 5. Alright, man. Waiting on opponent. Your opponent is choosing which player will play first. Okay. That's also a land, which is fine. Don't really like this all too much because I can't play my Bedevil yet. But maybe just play the Spike first. Yep, play the Spike as a land like we intended. Pass turn. Okay, turn 2 as Kanta again. What is this? Just artifact or enchantment? Okay. Just kind of go here and then pass turn. Anything they play is getting Scorching Dragon fired. Don't believe I want to use the Downfall. just yet. That's not something I don't think that's something that I even wanna or I care to touch at this point. So I'll just Phoenix, start paying them down now. I think they're just gonna get as many things in the bin as possible, as quickly as possible. That's what I would do anyway. Even if I needed it, I would just get it down. Okay, sweet. So, okay, so they just distributed counters to that. That's fine. What is it? That's +1 ability? Wow. It's 3 or more. I guess I'm just gonna do this to there. Exile that. Scorching Dragonfire this. And then attack this. And pass turn. It gets exiled. So 2 things I believe get exiled instead of in the bin, which is great because they can't flip their Search for Azcanta as fast. Okay, and then another one. So all we need is a black mana source to utilize Bedevil to get rid of the Vivian. Okay, and we didn't get it, but there's a legendary creature here. Or we can just gain +2/+2, destroy our artifact, champion our creature. What to do? Up to 3 targets. I think I need a legendary in play, right? Yeah, that's fine. So maybe cast this. So at first, I guess we're just going to deal with the threats on the board, right? Just get this down. I guess just passing, and then if they don't do anything, I'll just flash this in, the dual caster mage regardless. Okay, look at the top. I think they're just plussing it right now. Maybe just create a big Stonecoil Serpent. And just figure it out. -8, creatures you control get +2/+2 and have Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible. Wow, nice. Okay, I guess I'm just going to play the dual caster mage. Alright, sweet. So this is 3. If a source control with odd confirm, I cast deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage. Alright, so odd and odd. Or I could just... What do I want to bedevil, though, at that point? Maybe just bedeviling... for... Maybe just bedeviling the Sphinx, right? Bedevil the Sphinx. It's gone. Then all out attack the Vivian. So they have to just plus it to find, I guess, a creature. They're still 3 away from doing anything with their bin over here. Maybe I even just do Traxos. I have to figure this out. Traxos into Obosh. Or I could just Rankle. Right? So I just Rankle. Oh gosh. Like that. Yeah, I think that's what I do. They're gonna obviously block the Rankle, which is fine. Kill the Vivian, and they can start getting for 7, which is fine with me. Because I can play the Obosh, and then deals double the damage here. Okay, so they got the Great Henge, which is actually pretty scary. You can start drawing cards and putting +1/+1 counters on things, which is kind of ridiculous, but okay, get in for 7. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, it's +1/+1. Ooh, don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. Okay. So I guess I just Obosh here, right? Then that way these do 4 and 4. And Obosh does 6. Sure. No attacks. So they're going to flip the Azcanta, and then it's going to be their go. We each have 3 cards in hand. It's not going to be too good for us right now. But if we can get another land, this puts this up to 4. And deals X damage to each up to 3 targets. So if we can do 4, 4, 4. Yeah, he's gonna have to do -5, right? Then everything just gets fucking binned except for the Great Henge or Ugin. Okay, that's fine. So to double, let's see what else there is. Okay, so we got this. I think they just win on board right there. Alright, it's fine. So now that we know that they have a Eugene, we have to be cautious of that. I think I'm going to take Massacre Wurm out because it's heavy cost right now. I think that I just have to go straight into some other stuff. Rakdos didn't help as much as I thought it would. Grabbing the correct land could be essential. -4, -4ing. Dire Fleet Daredevil could be good. I'm just trying to think. I don't think. I mean, Unburial Rites. Plague Crafter, maybe? Sure. I guess that's what we're going with. At least we get to play first this time, so they don't get to put a Search for Azcanta down turn 2 on us. Sure. So maybe light at the stage turn 3, I guess. But at turn 4, we're getting the Rankle in. We're starting to do what we want to do. So, no Search for Azcanta. Okay, light up the stage. 1, 2. Alright, cool. Draw, and then play a land. Your turn. So, 4. At the beginning of the upkeep, scry. Okay, just get in with Rankle. Each player loses a life and draws a card. I think that's what we're gonna do. Each player discards a card. I think I'm just gonna do this. Lose a life, draw a card. Yeah, it was exiled actually. So the Phoenix was never able to come into play. Which is fine with me. We have a legendary creature in play, so Jaya's Immortality Inferno will work. So, 4. What are you doing with 4 here? Okay, Stonecoil Serpent. Sweet! So I guess there's that, right? And then just get in. And then they block. So, yep. Gonna grab this, and I'm gonna ping twice actually. So each player loses a life and draws a card. And each player discards a card. So mine's gonna be a Plague Crafter. And draw. And it's gonna happen again. So just draw and lose a life, and then discard a card. Let me just look at the battlefield really quick. There's the Ox. So 8 cards, so it escapes for 2. So how many can we get in there, huh? And discards a card. So let's do it this way. So they discard, and then we both get pinged. And then I get another land. Sweet. So Inferno would actually be 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'll have this, so 4. So Inferno for 4, and I have 2 legendary things in play. So Inferno for 4 is not bad. So it'd be 4, and then 4 whatever else they put into play, to be honest. They'd have to get rid of this by playing a Vivian or an Ugin, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have enough for Eugene yet. So they'd have to get Vivian in play. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So probably just doing Epic Downfall, right? So, how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? This has 4, 8. Is this insta speed? No, legendary sorcery. Okay, let's do this. And then it's gonna hit for 4 and 4. So we could Epic Downfall something to get in then for 2. And then actually, I think it's just this, right? And then the Inferno for 2. To do that, submit, auto pay, ping it, and then attack in, because we get first strike. And so it dies, we keep our creature, and then it pings in again, so lose a life, and let's... sure, I guess we could discard a card. I think that's probably the better play, because we want to try to get the Ox in. So they get pinged. All we have to do is do it one more time, I guess. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Ifnir. If we get another land, then it's Ifnir, Cycle, Sheltered Thicket, and they get 2, -1 counters whenever they have. Seems good. It's going to remain cost 5, so Obosh and this would actually work. They killed Rankle, that's fine. Just don't want them to exile it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're 1 away from Eugene, which I would assume that they probably already have. Okay, so there's gaining a life. And then they draw, so they gain life. Okay, I'm just going to say this, cycle, -2, -1 counters, and then let's go to town. So, match 1. Game 3 in the books. We won that one, and we're moving on with Rakdos. Okay, and 3 cards. Sweet. So let's just get into the next game. I don't even want to dilly-dally too much. All right. Again, if you're thinking about sticking around, we will have some more giveaways to talk about at the end of the video. So please just check those out if you could. All the giveaways will be auto entries as long as you are subscribed to the channel and you like a single video. You will automatically be entered in. So Trex, oh gosh. So Rekindling Phoenix, good. Our opponents go first though. The amount of lands that I have are good, but the creatures that I have are just ugh. I have Bedevil, which is great. I guess I draw. I think I have to mulligan. Sure, just put an all red hand out there, I guess. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I mean, I guess we just can't draw. Okay, cool. We have a Dragon Skull Summon at least. So that's going to be the second, and then the Pyromancer, Phoenix Vash. Okay, cool. Boom. In play. Don't hezzy on me. They're just going full control, guys. Don't even worry about it, because if they were going to counter something on turn 2 like that, if they just pass turn, though, as well. Yeah, I mean, even if they counter this, I'm just going to get it back eventually anyway. So, go ahead. Counter away. Oh, Censor. I knew it. Because I had one less land in play. So, if not, they would have cycled it. I don't think they have another counter. I would doubt that they do. Probably just going to use the Spike tapped, get in for 2 more, and then not play anything. Pass turn. There we go. The landfall trigger on this is insane. Okay, so this is 5, right? This is a 2-drop, though. Let's just get in. Let's get Embercleave down. I'm fine if they censor this or anything, so that's fine. So they've missed the 2 land drops. Okay, return it to my hand. That's fine, and then I just get in for 2 again. Cool. So just with a Pyromancer alone. So let's just do. I think we're just gonna. I mean, they know that we have the Embercleave, so I guess they have to hedge for the Embercleave at a later time. Then, just getting Traxxas in to be able to play Obosh or something. Essentially, what this does is says, okay, so you're either gonna hold up a counter spell for a legendary spell I have next turn, and I'm auto gonna get in for 2 again, or you just don't have it, and then I put a legendary creature down. I have something that has odd, and it just... Okay, there we go. Nope, it's 7. It's a 7/7, but it's a 4-drop, so it's converted mana cost. So again, I don't really like that. Don't really care for Experimental Frenzy all that much. I really don't even know what they're doing, but Scorching Dragonfire is always a great option. And then they counter something that I want. Burial Rites, but Plague Crafter, I guess, is pretty good. Doesn't seem like they're going to be doing much of that, though. Searching my library for specific land is good. Put a charge counter on the bomb. I guess Ratchet Bomb we could try out. Whenever you discard a card, exile a card from your graveyard. Draw a card, then discard a card. I guess this could also work out for Archfiend of Ifnir. So let's just do that way. I really didn't have anything to draw and discard previously. So, come on, Nightblade 802. It is getting pretty late, so let's start the night. In the night. Ooh. All we have to do is continue our run here. Like I said, just get the 3 easy dubs and then move on. I actually really enjoy Arena Cubed. Just looking through some of the cards that I want to be able to give away. To be honest, I don't like it, but I would do it. I have a foil Dragon Skull Summit. Expedition land. I also have Smoldering Marsh. Alright, waiting on your opponent. We know they have some type of counter magic and things. Their land drops were... No thanks, I do not want that hand. I really don't even want this hand. But I guess what I can do is just go... take a swamp away, and then I can cycle turn 2, or just play the Pyromancer. Sure. Epic Downfall actually has to be held on to something for something huge at the end, I think. Especially in this format. I think I'm just going to do this. Pyromancer. Censor? No censor? Okay. So I believe that they still have a censor in hand. So what I'm going to do is not going to play this turn 3. I think I'm just going to wait and just cycle. So 1. Oh, man. I don't like it at all. Maybe just give up. Sure. Get rid of Sheltered Thicket. Now they don't have it, right? So what I'm probably going to do is just do it now. So then I grab the Annex, put the Annex in play. Annex is a 3/3, But then I'm going to just attack in with a Pyromancer. I'm going to create a 1/1. They're going to be down a creature, and then go from there. Kill, trigger Annex. Now it's a 2/3, and then pass turn. We have not seen baby boy Chandra, Torch of Defiance. We have not seen her today. It's kind of annoying because it was our pack 1 pick 1, and we based our entire deck over that card. So, really looking at it, I really want to make sure that I get it down at least one time. One time for the one time. One time. Okay, destroy it. Just gonna be one. Right? Okay, I'm SOL right now. So I guess I'm just gonna start pinging in for 1/1s that can't block. Why not? Yeah, back up. Owl swag. Ooh, shimmy shimmy. Shimmy shimmy cocoa puff, pass it to me now. Alright, sweet. So I'm just gonna get in. I'm going to drop a swamp. I'm gonna the Lava Mancer. Start paying them for another additional 2 a turn. I'm gonna get in for 2 and then hold the Lava Mancer and then turn it sideways. Tap 1, turn it sideways, exile 2, ping it 2. Nightblade, you're gonna have to do something better than this, man. You gonna return to my hand? Oh. Gain life. If you hear scratching in the background, that is my puppy. Okay, just paying for 2, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. End turn. There's just a lot of lands right now. Your go. Nice. Yep. Nope, this just says flying, so. Ping ping. Let's play the Rekindling Phoenix. Rekindling Phoenix. And then just end turn. I'm hoping we get that 6-drop that has landfall and just have 2 main phases or 2 combat phases, so 4, 5, 6. So get in for 12. That would be, I think ideal. Yeah, Rankle's not doing all that much right now. Yeah, Rankle's not going to do all that much because if they attack in, I just block and then it just sacks. So Scorching Dragonfire. Rankle will be exiled. And then I'll get in for 6. Good. Okay, return to my hand. They draw a card, ping ping. Play the Rekindling Phoenix back into play, end turn. No sense in dropping the land. Like I said, we have at least one thing that has a land drop trigger. Okay, so just it taps. So tap 3, draw a card, lose a life, and then play it in play. Okay. No, I'm just gonna kill it, exile it, get in for 2 again. This is actually the most ideal for us, for them to have a creature that's 1/1 with Death Touch to trade with our 1/1 creature that can't even block. So, kudos to them for blocking with the 1/1 Death Touch, though. Hopefully they play something and then try to do something to the Phoenix, because then we can maybe play Dual Caster Mage and then do whatever they're trying to do back to them. I feel like that's how it would work. Another one, I don't have a legendary creature though, so Jaya's Inferno would not work. Jaya. Okay, you can think, man. You have all the time in the world. Oops. What you thinking about? You're thinking about how can I remove Kindling Phoenix without it rekindling? And then how can I deal with this 1/1 that can't block? Other than sacking a Death Touch 1/1 to it. Ooh, the Gear Hulk. Okay. Yeah, but then you're going to destroy target creature and gain that life. Okay. So destroy it. Ah. So you're smart about it. So you gain the 1. My turn. Opponent's control gets neg. So I guess let's just get in for 4. Ping for 4. Do we even want to put the Massacre Wurm down right now? I don't think so. I think we want to do like an end game thing. So if they put a creature down with 2 toughness, like exactly like this, then they just lose. Because I'll ping in for 4, and they'll be at 2, and then Massacre Wurm in. Everything gets -2, and then when it dies, they'll get pinged for 2. So, unless they have a counterspell or something, this is pretty much a good game. So, target opponent looks at top 3 cards of their library, separates them face down. Okay. They want to grab the sensor, that's fine. Yep. Next, they can get in. Sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I have enough to pay for the sensor as well. So that was a good game. It was a good game. And they just auto lose here to that. So sensor, of course, we held the land in our hand the whole time. And good game. They would have killed both of these. They would have got pinged for 4. We would have used both our creatures attacking for 6 anyway. And we also had the Bedevil up if we didn't use the Massacre Wurm. So we could have also bedeviled one of the things. Actually, no, I think that was the only way we could win that turn. So, well done. Leave match. So we did that one pretty quickly. And now into match number 3. Alright, so going into match number 3 now. Elementum 470. So let us do what we need to do here. I really don't like it. Let's mulligan. That's a little bit better, it's fine. Dualcaster Mage, sorry mate. So I guess Rakdos turn 4 and then the Inferno and then just try to get in, I guess. I guess I should have just been this. Kept this. Okay. Phoenix of Ash is exactly what we're going to play on turn 3. Uh-oh. Opponent's struggling with lands right now. They're all tap lands. Yep. Mana Dork. Okay, Selesnya. What do you have, opponent? Are you worthy of playing the Rakdos Legends? Scavenging Ooze. Nice. That one actually looks pretty legit right now, so let's play the Rakdos and pass turn. I think this just comes in tapped, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just ping it for 2. I guess. Hopefully they play like 2 other things that are 2/2s and we can just wipe the board. Yeah, see, that's a 3/3. Okay, just a land. So that untaps that. Still gets through for 6. So I think that's what we want to do, though, right? 1, 2, this and this. Submit to autopay. It gets untapped, ping, ping, and then we just attack in. Okay, we're down to 7. We automatically have a legendary creature this next turn, and Rakdos will have trample. So if they actually attack in with the mammoth, it's going to be pretty hard for them to recover. They can't counter our Rankle, so next turn they're automatically taking 6. So 2 from Phoenix of the Ash, 3 from Rankle, and then I'm going to have each person draw a card and lose a life. So they're going to be down to 1. So Rakdos, if it gets in for anything, we just win the game. Oh, but they have Ronas. So it can't attack or block unless you control another creature of power 4 or greater. So this is a good game. And that untaps, that gets in there, and then we just attack all the way through. Okay, so match 3, game 1 in the books. Rakdos actually was the MVP of that match, which is actually pretty crazy, but I think I'm going to take it out for Scorching Dragonfire. I think Scorching Dragonfire is still just a better card in this matchup. Take Experimental Frenzy out, and then Bag of Holding. I really didn't see much. I feel like once our stuff goes off, it kind of just goes off. Plague Crafter, I guess. There's going to be exiling stuff from our graveyard too, so let's just go with... Let's just go with Bag of Holding again. I think that was a good call, even though we didn't even get to play it, but Elementum for 70. Let's see what you got. So, again, match 3, game 1 went to us pretty significantly. Rakdos is nothing to mess with. I know, especially in these formats, it's a little bit harder because you don't want to have 3 of the same color, but when you draft some lands that allow you to do that, with Dragon Skull Summit, I believe I got one more, but I think Sheltered Thicket I had just as a cycle card. So, again, I've been pretty fortunate to get all the lands that I need to get. Some draw ability here. Only person I have not seen yet has been Chandra, Torch of Defiance, and again, we whiff again, but there's the Dragon Skull Summit. I think we have a 1 of that, and it automatically opens up pretty much everything in these 3 in our hand automatically. So, gonna do this Bag of Holding. So, hopefully get to Ifnir, so we can actually utilize this for something. Just throw the Pyromancer in, ping. Hopefully put the Ooze in play, because then they won't want to block if the Mammoth comes in. Okay, so Ronas, turn 3. Not bad, not bad. So, gonna ping, light up the stage, throw this down. Do we want to draw a card, discard a card? right now? No. I think we're just going to end turn and then Scorching Dragonfire, whatever they put into play. So that kind of sucks because the Ox we'd want into the bin, but it's just going to be exiled if I can't play it, which I probably cannot at this point. +1/+1 on each creature you control with loyalty counter on it. Okay. Gain 3 life. It's fine. Draw a card and discard a card, huh? It's probably just gonna be a swamp, right? It's fine. So that's there, that's fine. The spike. So here's a swamp. It's gonna hit the face. And then maybe just bedevil this now. I feel like I could bedevil something a little bit better. But I don't want to. I'd rather just get rid of it now. I don't want them to be able to protect it with anything either. So insta-speed 1 damage to any target. I think this is just better as a tap land next turn. So I guess they have to get rid of the Pyromancer. So 5. Okay, so it's a 5/5 now. Ronas is starting to attack in. My turn. It's just going to come in tapped. This is going to come into play. No attacks right now. Wow, they're just coming with heat right now. They're coming with heat right now. Wow. They're just coming in hot. Oh, should have blocked Ronas. Yep, misplay. Misplay there. Okay, so if I attack in, we both sack a creature. It's going to be these two, and then I can just get rid of the Stonecoil Serpent. Let's see what we can do. So there, and yeah, that's it. Yep, draw a card, discard a card. Discard a card. That goes over here. And then I end turn. Yeah, so I think that I probably should have... yeah. No, I did not play that correctly. I don't believe I did anyway. Dualcaster Mage can kind of get out of here now. Let's see what else we have. So, this is a 5... Let's see what else we can come up with. I think the Plague Crafter is probably the better play there. Alright, Elementum for 70. I get to go first this time, which is pretty dangerous for you. I'm going after that 6,000 gold and multiple cards. So play first. Break Downfall. So there's turn 1. There's turn 2. Maybe we can turn 3 Plague Crafter. Archfiend if near. I guess this and this is what we were looking for, right? So just keep 7. This, and then Bag of Holding. Alright, let's see if we can get it. Just don't screw me on the lands, please. Let's just draw a card and discard a card now. I hate to do it to Rankle, but let's just do it to this. And it'll just go under there. So I gotta start siphoning through a lot of stuff right now. 2 drop, that's fine. Land, land, land. Okay. Nice, that's fine. And then just gonna exile, that's fine. Land and pass turn. I have to get to it like sooner rather than later. Because then once Archfiend of Ifnir comes in, then it's just game over, I think. In my opinion. So you guys can be the judge of that. Ping for 2. Land. Swamp. So play this. Play Rekindling Phoenix. Okay, cool. So we just need to swamp this next turn. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to exile a card to do nothing. Okay, cool. Although I want to do it really badly, what I can do is I can do this to this. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I really need to get the Archfiend of Ifnir in. So I can get 2 here. Or I can just do -3 to deal damage to that, but then that gets a +1/+1, but I can still block. We wanted Chandra in play, didn't we? Or I could just do Plague Crafter pass turn. Let's just do Chandra. Let's do it. Let's do -3, ping the Mammoth, and if they want to buff this to a 3/3, then that's fine. So they gain 2 life, buff that to a 3/3. It's still a long game right now, no attacks. And I'm still going to be able to protect the Chandra, hopefully. Okay, that's fine. So they're not going to attack. Oh my god. Yes. So let's get Archfiend of Ifnir in. So let's see if this works. Let's put 2 in. Let's draw a card, discard a card. Yeah, let's discard this. Anytime you discard a card, the opponent, they each get 2 -1/-1 counters. And then no attacks. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. So I'm going to play land. Let's do this again. Let's do this. Draw a card, discard a card, submit. Put a -1/-1 counter on each. Oh, so 1 -1/-1 counter. Sorry, I thought it was 2. So a -1/-1 counter on each. And then that's fine. And then I'm probably just going to rankle, right? I think this is the play. Rankle. Let's see. So let's go next, no attacks, end turn. Okay. So this next turn they're just going to get totally hosed. Because that's fine. Okay, so she's gonna go here. This is gonna go draw. It's going to be discard that. So it's a -1/-1 on everything, which destroys the Dryad. It's going to destroy the Dryad, Scavenging Ooze, and then everything there because this is giving all the buffs to it. And then I'm going to play the Plague Crafter in play. I'm going to sack the Plague Crafter. And then I'm just going to get in. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to draw a card, and that's it. Cool. And end turn. So now Chandra can start plussing. You can't lose the game, and your opponents can't win the game. Okay, well, I guess I'll just draw a card. And discard a card. Submit. Sure. They get a -1/-1. Let's exile a top card with a +1. Sure. Let's play it. Ping. Exile that card. Get in. And that's how we do it. So, again, that was actually a pretty cool sequence. We actually got Chandra in play. We got the Archfiend of Ifnir. And we got Bag of Holding, which literally just kept triggering the Ifnir. Again, if you look at what they had, exactly what we wanted to do. So again, thank you guys so much for watching the channel. Again, this is Space Lab Gaming with your host here, Vince, also known as Chubbs. Again, if you want to be entered, the giveaway for this month is it is one sealed pack of anything of your choice if you are the winner. We also have some Magic the Gathering cards. I believe, based on the video that I have here, I will be giving away a foil mountain as part of a secondary giveaway. So I have a foil mountain as well as I have the foil mountain and a one sealed pack to the winner. So there'll actually be 2 winners in this contest. Again, we get 6,000 gold, and we claimed 3. Oh, we also got gems here. Okay, what do we get here? Okay, that's fine. Seems pretty good. Alright, again, all you have to do to enter, very easy. It's subscribing and then liking the video. You're automatically entered into the monthly giveaway. If you win, we will contact you, and it'll be that easy. We'll send you the product that we talked about, and you can choose from what we have. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching the channel. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great evening.